And welcome back to the show. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves. And we are live on Twitch. Pooty, what's up, brah? What's up? Welcome in. Grab a seat. Grab a Snickers. Eat it the right way there. Don't put the veiny side down. That's weird. We're going right to it, man. We're going to go into a triple threat. Tank, Jay Black Bear, and Dean Graves to kick it all off. What a hell of a show you had, Corner. What's up? What a hell of a show you had, man. Veiny side gets eaten first. Turn that shit upside down. Let's get our own shit back together here as I try to get myself situated. Triple threat, Jay Black Bear, Tank, Dean Graves. I probably already said it, but I'm just trying to get myself figured out here tonight. Thomas, what's up, bro? Welcome in. Welcome in. You guys are in here quick tonight, too. Thank you much. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to have a slow start here for real. I can feel myself getting wound up. I'm just not there yet. I'm just not there yet. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. It's been a long week, bro. I got one more day of work, and then I leave for vacation. So, while I said that, tonight, there will be no Sunday night AOK. I will be back again next week. I will be back next Wednesday for the big return of AOK. So, to get your fix of Twit's pixelated violence, tune in Saturday night for Corner Studies. Tune in Monday night for I Am Pooty Monday Nitro. Turn in Tuesday night again for Hardcore Television on Corner. And then back on Wednesday, we're back around here again. Also, next Thursday we'll have Thunder again, if I'm not mistaken. I believe he's going to cover it. But if not, hey, somebody, somewhere, you can trust in the Rust. The Rust Belt terror stories of the MWA have your entirety of the week covered. Pixelated violence. Tune in any day of the week on any of those three stations, and I promise you, what you see is going to be Marvelous Wrestling Alliance at its best. Special Wednesday episode of Thunder. If you missed it, catch it back over there. Get it on the VOD. There's some serious shit going on over on WCW. There's been a excuse me. There has been a stir up on Monday nights. Jay Black Bear, we haven't seen him in action in a short amount of time here. Big Native American from Maine, Millicent tribe, sent over by IKB. I don't know if Ken Bouchard is in the house tonight or not. Ken just launched his newest podcast this morning, or this afternoon, this evening, about 45 minutes ago. It's a normal podcast for normal people. He's talking about the animals of horror on this week's episode.
Weighing in at 241 pounds, the Rebel
Dean Graves coming in. Look at this. Ken's got a 33 1/3 chance of winning this. As Dean Graves also sent in by Ken Bouchard. Just to kind of keep you guys on track of who you're rooting for and who you're not. But sometimes, you know, This guy right here, I will tell you, hardcore champion, former Intercontinental champion, set on fire by Prestige. Put Prestige out. An ambulance match. It's horrible. Found out Prestige was a pyromaniac this year. That was interesting to know. We got pre-rolls coming through. Not those pre-rolls. I mean ads. But if you got pre-rolls rolling through, man, hey, now's the time for them. As Dean Graves sparks up the arena, we might as well spark up the sitting areas. You've got just a few minutes before we kick this one off. Referee Joe Brony, head official of AOK. Checking over the other two combatants, making sure there's no foreign objects, trap doors. And little people under the ring. First matchup of the night, getting ready to go underway. We got all kinds of action for you later on as well. We'll get into that as the night progresses. AOK Arena, first matchup of the night. And look at this. Black Bear really just really waited to get involved in that. So Tank is an AOK creation. He's been with us for about 2 years, 3 years. And of course, as I said earlier, Ken giving us Dean Graves and Jay Blackbear. Graves with a hell of a spear. We're going to see it. Two in the corner. Old school Stinger splash, and he takes them both out. The Rebel with a low drop kick, but Jay Blackbear right up to his feet into the corner, but Tank taking everybody out. That's what we need. Maybe that's my problem. We adjust. Hydrate, dehydrate, rehydrate. Triple threat match, anything goes. Just has to end inside the ring. Joe Brony's going to have an easy night. Tank not so much. After that spear, little double team action there. Black Bear and Tank working together. And that didn't last long. And again, Black Bear taking it to both of his opponents with that sledge. As the Hinkledimers take on the Malibu Dogs and Project Clown. Josh Blackwell going to take on Johnny Cruz in an Extreme Rules matchup. Two brand new rookies to us, KX to take on Kenny Dell in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Got a ladies 8-man battle royal. Zoe Yuri, Empress, Lilith. Can't read my own writing. Terry. Let me back this all up. Zoe Yuri, Empress Sparrow, Lilith, Terry Wells, Big Money Mama Logan, Luna Chick, Alexia, and Alice Angel all compete for the #1 contendership for the Women's World title, as they will face off against Piper Ramirez at a later date. RWP back in action tonight as he takes on Chris Chaos in an Extreme Rules match. Logan Hawk in action tonight against newcomer Jack Reason. A hardcore title up for grabs in a Falls Count Anywhere match as Nick Blackwell takes on Grizz Kuklinski. And our main event, Ken Bouchard versus Zach the Ripper, as they battle it out for dominance for the World Championship. Who is going to face off against James Coleman at Extreme Rules for his newly won world title? We'll find out later tonight, perhaps. But in the meantime, Got a hell of a clothesline from Dean Graves. He about took the head off of Tank. If Tank had been any taller, he might have. Tank picking Graves up and just bulldozing him into the other corner. I'll bust up any kidney stones you might have picked up along the way. And again, Black Bear back in with that sledgehammer. New Fez press. Graves going high risk. A hell of a Hurricane Rana. Frankensteiner. And Tank with a quick roll-up. Only gets one out of it. It's the first pin attempt tonight, I believe. Running power slam, and Black Bear back into the ring again and goes after Dean Graves. Again with the spear. Man, he is deadly accurate with that thing. He's looking for the finish. Graves holding on to it. Now Tank thought he had an opportunity, but Black Bear quick on the response here over these two. Another cover. Tank kicking out before the count of two. Man again trying for another quick roll up. Trifecta. Graves. That Black Bear still staggering back to his feet. I thought that might have kept him down for a moment. Tank back up again, going after Dean Graves. Massive powerbomb, but Black Bear right behind Tank. Pinfall attempt, but again Tank able to kick out before Graves could do any kind of saving of the match. Damn, I thought Tank was just going to toss him into the corner. I didn't think he was just going to slam him to the mat at the same time. Black Bear, let's say, in control of the match. I guess they had the advantage of the match at the moment. Graves coming out with old faithful. Curb stomp, no. Rocker dropper. And Black Bear kicks it out. Keeping it alive, man. This is triple threat between Dean Graves, Jay Black Bear, and Tank. Graves going for the cover. I don't think he realized Tank had slid back into the ring. Tornado powerbomb. Looking to hold him at Black Bear there for the save. Face off for just a moment. Tank drapes him over the top rope and goes for the cover. barely pulls the shoulder up. Black Bear again looking for sanctuary outside the ring. And Graves in command. Keeping Tank grounded would be your best bet. Awful hard to keep that strength up when you're laying flat on your back. Black Bear with the hot shot. Done. Tank just kind of grazing Black Bear with that kendo stick. German suplex. A ripcord clothesline that turns the big man inside out, but Graves, you see him pop up in the background. Swing and a miss on Black Bear. Not on that one. Splintered it over the head of Tank. Graves with a shoulder tackle and a powerbomb sunset flip. That may have stopped Black Bear from popping back to his feet. Tank shaking it off here. And a shoulder tackle like a freight train. Back inside the ring, and neither of these men, I don't think at this point anybody really has any kind of like command of the matchup. Black Bear back inside to back on his feet and back inside to make the save. Graves, one more time, rocker dropper. And the spear on Tank. He may get it. Nah, Tank still got it. Tank still has something in the tank. Yeah. Something like that. Done, but Black Bear with a low blow. And that may keep Tank grounded. Nope. Steroids. That's what does that. That's what does that. OTM 236 times. And that's it. Black Bear with the Vic.
Here is your winner, the Horseman, Jay Black Bear.
Now kicking it off. Boy, just finishing up the first matchup. And Black Bear picking up a decent victory here tonight. Dean Graves is no chump change, and believe it or not, Tank not exactly a rookie either. Malibu Dogs, the Hinkledimers, and Project Clown, another #1 contendership. Well, the first of our #1 contenderships. One of these three teams will go to face the Faces of Fear at Extreme Rules. Whoop, whoop. I also want to thank Corner for the boost yesterday through getting conflicted to jump on over with us, and Leviathan, appreciate that. And again, if you're not already, which I'm pretty sure almost everybody in the chat is following each other. Make sure that's keep that going. You don't want to miss out on some ridiculousness. OTM, when he gets back up around to Call of Duty, Fortnite, the Fortnite? It's not Fortnite, it's Fortnite. Call of Duty, Fortnite. It's a long ass loading screen. This might take a minute. There we go. Malibu Dogs, big Malibu sunrise. I will talk about it through their entrances. Give me something to do. In the meantime, what we got coming up next? We got Saturday night, Corner Studies. I can't remember what he's doing. I didn't jot it down. I was like, oh, I'll remember that. That's a catchy name. I didn't write it down. I didn't remember it. Johnny Cruz in the house. Cruise missiles. On a seek and destroy mission tonight. As Johnny Cruz will take on Big Josh Blackwell. Right after this matchup. Yes, PLE in Chicago. Thank you, Pewdie. I still don't remember the name of it. Make sure you're checking that out. Some great indie action over on Corner Studies on Saturday night. That is grimy run to Midwest. Chicago, baby. The Windy City. Home of my beloved Cubs. You heard me. They're not really beloved. I don't even watch baseball. Just like the Cubs, because, well, why wouldn't you? Losers. The Hinkeldimers, Omer and Cletus Hinkeldimer, the absolute oldest members of the AOK roster. These guys have been in the AOK variants for as long as we could create our own wrestlers. They haven't always been under those names, or they haven't always been, as a matter of fact, legit. I'm gonna give you guys a little background here. Cletus Hinkeldimer is the first incarnation of Prestige. Just so you know that. Doing a 3 Midwest, Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, because Cleveland rocks. Hell yeah. I don't want to miss out on Monday night. We'll give you Sunday to catch your breath from the Midwest series, and then bam! Hell in a Cell. RWP, Torrance Benjamin. They ain't done fighting yet. He's like, yeah, just a Hell in a Cell. They'll be fine, yeah. They're just gonna have a little tussle. Just a little tussle. Oh, you heard me. Yeah, you heard me. Yeah, that's true. Cletus J. Hinkeldimer is the earliest version of Prestige as things progressed over the years. Now, but Cletus and his brother Omer, they're staples. I can't do that. I can't not split those two. I can't not have those two. We kept them quiet for a while. We were ashamed of them. Backwoods, possum eating, barefoot, farm animal chasing, moonshine drinking, woo, rootin' tootin' son of a gun, or whatever the hell he used to say. Told you I'd fall into it. Torrance beat Prestige tonight. Like beat him like with a belt. Or like just pinned him. I'm more inclined to hope for one and over the other. I'm not even going to call the action in this. I'm not even going to call the action in this. Like, nah. Malibu Sunrise sent over to us through ZA21 streams. Vulgar the Clown and Malice the Clown both coming to us from Ken Bouchard's. The Big Dog. No idea where Big Dog came from. Season 1, somebody dropped in, said, yeah, hook him up. Never seen him again. But Big Dog's a good character, we kept him too. Of course, you heard the Hinkle Dimers or AOK Creations. If ever there's a question on who belongs to who, man, just give me a shout in the chat. I got no problem pointing out or trying to remember where they come from. I will say at this point, Big Dog is pretty much an AOK creation. He's just been copied from his last game entrance. A process to go through to try to copy from one game to the other. It ain't easy, but it gets the job done. Malibu. Every time I look over here, he's got a Hinkle Dimer in the air. Back up on Champion versus Champion. Non-title main event. Yeah, Sunday, Wednesdays, I work late on, I don't say work late, I close on Wednesdays. Now, it used to be, yeah, I wish, and I'm sorry that, I'm sorry, that's cool, I'm sorry there was miscommunication. It happened, I'm not bummed out, man. You couldn't come over here and support me like you wanted to, but you did. You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to say to that? Nah, Corner, don't you worry about that, man. Listen, I'm still not sure when we raid, if I'm doing it correctly. So most of the time, it's like, did I get it right this time? And being new to streaming as well, like, I mean, I've been doing this for a while, but like, I don't mess with a whole lot of stuff. See, Pooty's our hookup on that. Holla if you hear him. So yeah, Wednesdays, man. When I get in from work, I'm, for the most part, I usually set the show Wednesday morning before I go to work, and then when I come home, it's all still pretty much set to go once I fire everything up. Adding bots, I've done it, but. I mean, I have them. OTM might be our guy for there, but I don't think. What we need is some of the old heads to come back and visit us. That's what we need. Also, House of Pan. You can give him a whisper. If you guys are following House of Pan, he's got. If he cannot help you, he will get you in connection. To get people to help you, just let them know that, hey, you know, Ace and Nay said you might be able to help with setting set up for streams. You know? For the most part, though, I will say they are more familiar with OBS than they may be with Capture Card or whatever the case may be. Which I can't wait to go back to. We're pushing for that. Booty does OBS on the laptop to stream the NC. Okay. Gotcha. Nah, fuck around and find out you know what you're doing. That's what's gonna happen. Be up and running in no time. Yeah, I miss my overlays. I miss my old setup. Yeah, I mean, in corner, in all honesty, man, you can there's a ton of good YouTube videos that will that walk you straight through different OBS programs. You know, even if you find, like, even if you just decide to use, like, Twitch Studios, there's some good videos, not only on Twitch, but again, there's even better videos over on YouTube. Yeah, there's some good, like, to be honest with you, that's why I don't know how to do it, even though I have them. So, yeah, I know how to do it, because I followed some dude on YouTube for 2 days, trying to figure out what he was talking about, and then when I was done, I was like, well, it's done now. I don't have to remember how to do that shit again. But yeah, that's, you know, plus my kids are pretty smart. I usually just bug them to come over and, come fix the old man's stuff. Come make the computer compute, or whatever the hell it does. Where the hell is he writing? Omer, we'll pay attention back to the show for a moment. Yeah, Omer getting a big sidewalk slam. Where's Cletus? Is Cletus not here? I don't think I caught a single part of this match. I mean, I said I wasn't going to. And damn it, I'm in it. Last laugh. Last laugh. It doesn't do good outside the ring. But the brothers Hink coming to make the save. Grizz defending his hardcore title tonight against Nick Blackwell in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Triple threat tornado tag match. One of these three teams will go to face the Faces of Fear at Extreme Rules for the tag team world titles. Gourd Buster and Malice may be broken. Big Dog trying for that double-handed choke slam, but Vulgar locks it down. Last laugh, and Malice with a save, taking out both Hinkledimers. And everybody, you get a baseball bat. You get a baseball bat. Malice out here like Oprah Winfrey handing out ass whoopings. And that's all she wrote. Project Clown going on to face the Faces of Fear. Tag team division. These other teams giving the Hinkledimers a run for it this year, after they absolutely annihilated the division last year. Johnny Cruz to take on Josh Blackwell. Extreme Rules. Here we go. Rocking the cab tonight. We'll say if anybody prefers one of their two gears, if you send over a wrestler that has more than one gear, if you prefer one over the other, let me know. If you don't, then don't. You know, goddamn, hold on. Man down. Jesus Christ. Anyway, what I was saying for I was so rudely interrupted. What was I saying for I was so rudely interrupted? back to the clothing. Your gear. If you prefer a different gear, let me know. If not, on occasion I will just hit that random button. For the most part, they usually come out in their whatever gear is their main gear. Yeah, like that was it. I didn't. The first night Grizz debuted, that was my first look at him, other than choosing from the drop-down menu. I will sometimes check some wrestlers out when they come in. Of course, this batch, man, you guys hit me with a ton of them at once. You know, usually one or two will trickle in, and I get a chance in between shows to catch them in tryouts and, you know, a couple house shows before Sunday or Wednesday night show. But yeah, with the Royal Rumble being that close and so many rolling in, Cruz got him just token down. C is for cannabis.
And his opponent from Hanover, West Virginia, weighing in at 256 pounds, Bulldozer Josh Blackwell.
Big Josh. Hurt business indeed. Blue collar solid. Here we go. Josh, former World Tag Team Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, former Hardcore Champion. Cruz firing off on him there, but Josh just absorbing most of those blows. Had the big guy staggering, but Rage took over there, and Cruz was slow getting back up, even with the help of Josh. The Samoan drop. Johnny Cruz, shoulders down, up with that power slam. This is an Extreme Rules matchup. Josh just setting the table up here in front of us. And they set the table up and they go to the other side of the ring. What the hell is wrong with you two? Did they miss their spot over here? 747 slam by Johnny Cruz. Has him staggered, but again, Josh back to his feet. Cruz asking him if he fucking wants one. Josh answers back with a right hand upside the head. Cruz egging his opponent back to his feet. And unfortunately for him, Josh answered. Huge takedown here at ringside. As with the new DLC dropping today, anybody get a chance to look into that? Again, I did not. I had enough time to come in, get it downloaded, and then again right into the right into setup for tonight's show. So, yeah, if anybody's had an opportunity to run through the DLC, man, let me know over in chat. Or if you're catching on YouTube, let me know down below, man. You've been playing 2K24, have some ideas, you want to throw something out there? Nice. Anything new and exciting in there for us? Anything that's groundbreaking? And Cruz showing a bit of strength with that. Sweet. Yeah, I miss the ease of to be true with you. To be true with you. I really miss having a mute button for my microphone. I'm not gonna lie. I really miss my mute button. Yeah, buddy, man. YouTube can be your best friend when it comes to this stupid game. There you go. Josh Blackwell is I don't think that's enough to keep Cruz down. We've been a stop sign up. Josh with the fluorescent light bulb. And Cruz moved in for the kill, but still ended up with that light bulb upside the skull and straight into a bear hug. Yeah, Josh Blackwell is no joke. Yeah, he and his brother Nick Blackwell taking over the early part of Season 2 of AOK as a tag team. That's it. Lights out. Has to be enough to keep him down. Joe Brony a little bit out of positioning there. And may have cost Cruz the 3 count on that. Frustration showing through on Cruz. I don't even know if there's anything left under the ring to hit somebody with. Missing with the stop sign, and again, Josh. Man. Josh is on that. Josh is on the warpath tonight. Somebody call the authorities. There's a mugging going on. Josh backing Cruz. Cruz backing Josh back up. Josh, look at this. Sets the table on fire. Cruz. Do it. Do it, Cruz. No, Cruz. Damn it. We got a flaming table. Johnny Cruz and Blackwell. That's got the AOK arena on its feet the whole way around. Cruz with the steel chair. Josh. The chair is on top of the burning table. Somebody go through that fucking contraption. Please, somebody go through that contraption. Josh, wrong direction. Like, even if it's... Listen. I know you're in the chat, but we now have a giant contraption laid out in front of us with all three weapons, the table, the chair, and the trash can on fire. I don't care who goes through that. I might interrupt this match to put somebody through it. Back inside the ring, and our opportunity to go through that flaming mass is slipping away as Cruz finds an opening. Falling senton, and he may, if he stays on the attack, he may be looking at a victory here tonight. Is that enough? The legacy elbow, is that enough to keep Josh Blackwell's shoulders down? It damn sure is. Cruz picking up a victory. That's not his first. Is that his first victory? I believe that may be Cruz's first victory in AOK. Right. Yeah, we got cheated out of that. Yes, sir. I do believe that was Cruz's first AOK Championship Wrestling victory. And I believe that's the one he was looking for. So hopefully that gets him rocketed straight to the top. Super easy to be unbiased here because I want everybody to win. Except for Prestige. He can fuck off. You guys can. I'm telling you, man. Pooty's already seen what kind of hassle he is. First, the sky's the limit. There is, yeah, baby. Cruise missile. Straight to the stratosphere. KX coming over from Pooty's show. I believe that's Evan Wolf's character, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, Kenny Dale coming all the way overseas from our boy Alfie. Which, of course, for those of you that don't know, Cruz is over here with USA Fighter, and Josh Blackwell is actually another AOK adaptation for somebody in the corner.
Unforgiven KX.
All the way, baby, MWA. The Marvelous Wrestling Alliance is here to stay. Because I'll put it out there right now. I'll just say it like this. Hey, up. You know who I am, but you don't know why we're here. Let me ask you, are you here to see WWE? Or are you here to see the MWA? That's what I thought. Now hit my music. I don't have any music. I don't have any. Wah, wah, wah. One more for the good guys. Here we go. Kenny Dale. Or is that KX? I'm sorry. It's KX. I'm new here. It's my first night. I've been replaced. Wiki, 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 what? As I was saying before I went off on a tangent, the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance.
From Manchester, England, weighing in at 200.
We are here for your weekly Twitch fix for pixelated violence. The Rust Belt territories consisting of the AOK, Corner Studies, and I Am Pooty 227. From Saturday to Thursday, you can pick up homage shows, premium live events Saturday night on Corner Studies, showcasing some of the best of independent wrestling. Sunday nights you get AOK Sunday Night Championship Wrestling. Monday night on I Am Pooty 227, Monday Nitro, reimagined, reignited, and man is that a blast. No pun intended on that last one, it just kind of fit nice. Tuesday nights, back to Corner Studies for hardcore television. Wednesday night, back one more time is AOK Championship Wrestling. Thursday Night Thunder on I Am Pooty 227 Thursday nights to round out your off scheduled week. From Saturday to Thursday, the MWA brings it all to you. And it's Wednesday night, you're watching AOK Championship Wrestling. And remember, kids, when you're watching AOK Championship Wrestling, we're not great wrestling. We're just AOK. And now back to your regular scheduled program. Kenny Dell with a nice hip toss. What a maneuver! Here we go. KX taking a right hand, but a big kip up. And he was quick with those open hand, those palm slaps to the sternum of Kenny Dell. Falls count anywhere. Joe Brody right around the corner here, ready to make that pinfall or submission. Running powerbomb, and I believe KX may have caught his head on that barricade. Two count only. They're back to their feet. Unsure, misses with that tackle. And KX looking to take it out right here. Good night, Irene. Nah, look at this. Dale back to his feet, but I don't think he knew he was back on his feet. KX looking to take back control with the Singapore cane. Shatters it. What are you doing? What are you? You're gonna get 2 O's in the chat because that boy was stupid. Swinging off with a slugger. KX. That might be enough. Knee to the face, shoulders down, and Kenny Dell kicking out at 2. Back here in the lower half of the screen. Tell you what, these fans at ringside here on the southern end of the arena getting their eyes full of all the action here as we get a pinfall attempt into 2 is KX. KX, another one needing to pick up a victory. He able to defeat Dean Graves for his first victory. If we can get past Kenny Dale tonight, that might give him a little bit of momentum to start his climb up through the ranks of AOK. Is that enough to keep him down, KX? I don't think. We followed KX. We kept our eye on KX for a long while before finally getting him to sign on with AOK. That man was a loyal WCW man. That man did not. It wasn't until WCW and AOK came to an agreement, and he would not take the bait to go without. Man, what a spear. He just folded that man in half. And Kenny Dale still kicking out. Locking in the sleeper, but again, Kenny Dale too wiry, too wise to be locked into it. The reversal, KX into the barricade again. What happened to the days of the AI and a Falls Count Anywhere match, to them going backstage on their own? Did that end when 2K took over, or is that just... KX letting some of that aggression loose. But Dale, still with some fight in him, and a super kick under the chin. And he's got KX laid out like a starfish here. Spoke too soon. Another pinfall. This may be enough. Kenny Dale still kicking out. One more time. Torture Rack GTS. Holy damn. Listen, both of these guys need a victory. Kenny Dale reaching for his first victory. KX looking to grab his second. And again, the mechanics of this game. If KX can pick up the victory, which we might not be talking about that at all right now. That's it, Kenny Dale with his first victory. We got a night of firsts here.
Here is your winner, Unforgiven KX.
Oh, I had that backwards the whole time. Wait, what? That is. Wait a minute. Did I have those two names backwards the whole time? Is Pooty in here to straighten me out? He's playing with his OBS. That's not what I meant, but that's what I said. That's what I said. I'm pretty sure I just called that match completely backwards the whole time. I'm pretty sure I called that whole match up. I sure did. I sure did. I sure did. You know what? I can't do everything, guys. That's what I'm going to say. I can't do everything. 8-man Battle Royal. Number one contendership on the line. Speaking of which, number one contenders, the Project Clown, picking up that victory tonight from that Tornado Tag match to go on to face the World Tag Team Champions, the Faces of Fear, at Extreme Rules. Winner of this matchup will go on to take on Piper Ramirez at Extreme Rules for the Women's World Title. And that taking place in just a few weeks. And while we're talking about scheduling matches, there will be no AOK on Sunday night of this week. We're taking a little AOK vacay. I will be back next Wednesday, same bat time, same bat channel, fully reinvigorated, fully on the side of the MWA. I'm going out to kind of make some connections for us all, see if I can't bring it in. But again, man, you guys, like I said earlier, you can get your fix Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I'll be back on Wednesday. Boy, oh boy, gives me plenty of time to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. Listen, brah. Let me tell you, ZA21, welcome back. Welcome back, my friend. There's the thing about it. When you go, yes, the first time you go to a Renaissance fair, it's a must. The turkey leg is a must. It's a tradition. You have to do it. I did it, and I'm not doing it again. It's not something I go for. I am the weirdo though that tracks down the exotic animal beef jerkies. So alligator, ostrich, bison. Not the bison's exotic, but you know, I'm not really buying it over here at the Piggly Wiggly or anything. So, but yeah, as it turns out, I go just to get away, man. I really do. It's an escapism. Again, being a former cosplayer, that's also, you know what I mean? It helps me recenter my chi, man. I can cosplay without having to worry about pretty much anything, and they let me drink. So, matter of fact, not only do they let me drink, they encourage it. And also, it's a Ren fair, so boobs. Eight-woman Battle Royal. Zoe Yuri, one of the women's. I mean, doesn't matter. I mean, it's yes. Yes is the answer you're looking for. Yes. Yeah, it is a well-known trope to the Ren Fair that's everybody's favorite part of the Ren Fair. The young, the old, doesn't matter. That is the best part of the Ren Fair at every Ren Fair. Plus, to be honest with you, man, I bought a kilt about 2 years ago, and if I could just get, if I could just get past the mental block of wearing it in public, I would wear it in public, man. Not just at the Ren Fair. Don't you dare think for a moment. Don't you dare think for a moment that pants-free living couldn't be a thing. Now, am I gonna wear my fox furs and my Viking boots, and pauldrons and fur mantles and whatnot? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I might actually. I feel like I probably shouldn't, but I most definitely would. Like, we have traveled in full gear, and I've, on more than one occasion. Ain't no problem, bro. Fill your belly. Fill your belly. Do not let AOK get in the way of your nourishment. Matter of fact, now that you're talking about it, I might go out here and grab me another slice of that pizza that I didn't particularly care for. But yeah, boy. These glasses, I can't see without my glasses. Yeah, we've more than one occasion had to stop along the way to from the hotel to the fairgrounds, and in garb. Sometimes I get some looks. Sometimes. I'm not a very big guy, but I'm also I also got a pretty mean resting prick face. So, there's that too. And I'm by no means really intimidating, but it's the boots, man. It's the boots. Empress Sparrow, who BTW Empress Sparrow in this matchup alone. I mean, Empress Sparrow has kept our women's division alive, and that's, can't thank her enough for having her creativity and keeping in this match alone, she has given us Empress Sparrow, Alexia, and I'm not sure, Ken may smack me. I don't know if Ken's even in here tonight. Is Ken here tonight? You lurking, bruh? No? I didn't see you tonight. I'm not sure if Ken sent us over Alice Angel or if Lady D sent us Alan Angel. I feel like it might have been Ken. And of course, everybody else, Zoe Yuri, sent over by ZA21. Which, again, if you guys are not following ZA21, he's in the chat. You know what we do. ZA jumping in here with the AOK banners, coming up here holding signs. And we are right about the midway through here of our show. We still have RWP to take on Chris Chaos in an Extreme Rules match. And Jack Reason to take on Logan Hawk one-on-one. Nick Blackwell will get his opportunity at the Hardcore title when he faces off against Grizz Kuklinski in a Falls Count Anywhere match. In our main event, Ken Bouchard versus Zach the Ripper. I don't remember what kind of match I set that for. I'm not sure what kind of gimmick match we got on that. Falls Count Anywhere, Extreme Rules. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Mm-mm-mm. Big money Mama Logan. Queen of the $1 million dream, baby.
From New York,
Carrie Wells, a strict AOK original. Mama Logan, of course, a follower of AOK. When I say sent in on some of these, that I actually created them for people who asked to be a part of the show, you know, and don't have the game. So that's always an option too. If you don't have the game and would like to be on the roster, give me a shout, whisper me, whatever, through any one of the socials. And, you know, let me know what you're give me an idea of what you're looking for. And I would do my best to recreate that character in your image.
representing the Fallen, residing in
Carrie Wells, yeah boy, Carrie Wells is a damn beast. Carrie Wells, a former Miss Universe contestant. Coming in 15th in that competition. Alice Angel, the doll. Another former multi-champion in her own right, teaming with the Anomaly Amaya to absolutely terrorize the women's tag team division. Which, as since I brought it up, the women's tag team division, the tag team belts have been silently retired. The women's tag team division has been dispersed back into singles competitors, though there is always opportunity for tag teams to come in as far as women's go. We still find ourselves a women's tag match here and there. And wolf without man YOLO. Olaya. Yep. Charge them up. Evan, I'm going to apologize if you go back and watch tonight's episode for your matchup, which was just a few moments ago, actually. You just missed your boy KX. I'm going to apologize for calling the matchup completely backwards. So, yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that now. Other than that, you're good to go. So, I appreciate it. And Lilith with a quick elimination. Carrie Wells taking a walk. Lilith hit her like a ton of bricks. Used her own momentum against her, and out she went. Winner of this matchup, #1 contender for the Women's World title. Mama Logan in a bad spot. Alexia, not enough to make an elimination. Double team action. A double suplex by Mama Logan and Luna Chick. Pardon me while I finish up my slice of pizza. Here's a streaming question for you guys. How do you feel about that? How'd that make you feel? That I took my time and snacked on stream? Now, granted, there's no camera, so that's still as well worry about it. But just on just a conversational piece here. How do you guys feel about that? Was that another elimination? Alexia eliminated. Luna Chick coming up on that one. Who we got left? Luna Chick. Zoe Uri with a running bulldog. And Empress taking out Luna, or Zoe. I mean, in all honesty, that's how I feel about it. Like, you know, well, like you see, I came in, don't get me wrong, I grabbed something to eat before we got started, but you know how we do. So, you know. I ate enough to get me started. You know what I mean? I ate enough so that I could come in here, hang out, and get you guys without being all angry and grumbling. As I said, man, it's been a rough week. But yeah, that's, I mean, and I feel the same way. Like, if, you know, I don't understand the streamers that are like, I have to stream every day, including holidays, if I want to pay my bills. Well, then streaming probably shouldn't be your main job. You know what I mean? Like, that's just... So with that being said, like, for those of us small streamers who are doing what we can here, teaming up, you know, working on our own stuff. You know, Pootie, I know you've been doing this for a hot minute. You know, I've been at it for a hot minute. Lilith taking out Mama Logan. Making her second... Empress Sparrow also, oh no, I didn't see her in the center of the ring. Holy hell, I thought she was gone too. But yeah, you know, us building this little by little and whatnot, we all got something to help pay the bill. It is not. It is, I assure you, we are not paying bills on AOK. And my thing is, these are big time, these are big name streamers. You know, and I'm certainly not gonna call anyone, you know what I mean, I'm not gonna do that, that's stupid. I'm just saying these are, you know, these are bigger streamers that are like, I have to stream every day or I can't pay my bills, I gotta stream on Christmas morning. No, you don't. You need to either quit living above your means or find a way to meet those means. And if Twitch ain't doing it by itself, well, you know. And Luna with another big old elimination. We're down to 4. Halfway through this matchup, 4 in, 8 in, 4 out, 4 left. But I will say this much as far as streaming goes. If I could make the money that it paid my bills and still allowed me to do the dumb shit that I wanted to do, I'm all in. Because the rat race, the retail grind, is exactly that. To be fair there, I do like my job. I do like my daytime job. I do like my real life job. And I do like my real life team at that job. As a matter of fact, Luna eliminating Lilith. Zoe Yuri gone. We are down to the final 3. One of these 3 women, somebody in Fort Bouchard is going on to face the World Heavyweight Champion at Extreme Rules. And Empress almost got an opportunity there. Nobody home, sidestep. She got Samoa Joe. Welcome back in, Booty. I took that same opportunity to grab something to eat too. Angel gone. Empress, Luna. They're going to be fighting in the Bouchard living room tonight. One from Lady D and one from Ken. Luna, sidestep. Empress Sparrow looking to recapture her World Championship title.
Here is your winner, Empress.
The leader of the women's locker room. Her opportunity to face Piper Ramirez, the Anarchist, is just a few shows away. Woman's like a 6-time World Heavyweight Champion. Outlasting 7 other superstars. To pick up that victory, we're about to see the creepy one, Chris Chaos, take on the highest one in the room, Hard WP. Who else we got tonight? We got Jack Reason to take on Logan Hawk. Nick Blackwell to take on Grizz Kuklinski for the hardcore title in a Falls Count Anywhere. And of course our main event, the Iron Man Ken Bouchard to take on Zach the Ripper, the Grim Creeper of AOK. In whatever kind of match I scheduled that to be. Chris Chaos, a creation of ZA21. Chris has been with us for a couple of seasons, wizened up over the years, and of course, if you don't know it, RWP, our lead man from I Am Pooty 227, it was RWP who started to help bridge the gap between WCW and AOK.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 160 pounds, the Terror, Chris Chaos.
Creepy Chris. He is here to stay in AOK. Boy, this guy is he does not always care too much about his own well-being during a match. But also, he doesn't always care where his target is located either, whether it's in the same area it was when he started the run to make that jump or no. Chris Chaos has injured himself more times than his opponents have. It's that time.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 256 pounds.
Damn New Yorkers. Representing WCW. And if you haven't caught Monday Nitro and or Thursday Night Thunder. Let me try that again. If you haven't caught WCW Monday Nitro or Thursday Night Thunder over at I Am Pooty 227, do that. Write it in your schedule. Call off work. Whatever you got to do. Don't you dare OTM. that's do whatever it takes to catch your Monday Nitro here on Twitch, man. There has been a shakeup of the roster. See, now this is what we're striving for. Here's what we're pushing for. Because I know Pootie's here in the chat, and I know he's rooting for RWP. You know ZA's in the chat. You know. And here we go, looking for a submission. Camel Clutch ain't gonna do it. I will say this, because we're getting these types of matches where we're getting, we're going to start seeing more and more less AOK talent and more of the chat facing off as we start getting lumbered in here. Please remember that if your wrestler loses, I hate the game, not the player. Not that I'm speaking on this particular match in general, just in overall. It's always nice in chat to remember that there's somebody else on the other side of the keyboard. There's somebody else on the other side of the screen. You know. Be considerate. Be kind. Be sexy. .747 in Chaos. Chaos just felt his stomach hit his ribs. And RWP runs him over with that Steiner line. Chaos reverses it, and it looks like we might be going back inside the ring. Extreme Rules matchup. Low angle bear hug. The problem with that is he's leaving the arms free. And Chaos hits the Chaos effect and gets a 2 count out of it. RWP surprised by that. Shot to the ribs. And a boot to the face. RWP taking it outside under the ring apron. Looking to take out the trash. Bro, I thought he was aiming that at Chaos. I thought he was going to hit him with that laying standing there. I thought he was going to catch him with that. The DDT was well planted. And RWP wise enough to roll in the other direction. Make some separation to regain control of the matchup. Sets him up. Old school power driver. Hooks the leg. And gets a 2. Oh, and the dreaded ash cheeks to the shoulder by... Oh, I could barely stand to watch it. The humanity. Chaos hitting with that running senton. Lines it up for a second time. And RWP, look at this, right back to his feet. He was going for the Glasgow kiss. RWP was looking to sneak that headbutt in. And Chaos able to sidestep it and gain a little bit of momentum back in his favor. Potter blocking that thrown stop sign. Kind of brushing it out of the way, catching the ability, getting the ability there to catch Chaos in that body slam. And we're going to take it around the outside like 2 trailer park girls. Potter back under the ring. What's he got? Fluorescent lighting. And Chris Chaos really needs to get this pulled back together here. We're going to take it back inside for real this time. We sure are. Luthez Press and Chris Chaos attacking that cut forehead of RWP. Focusing those right hands, but Potter catches the boots and then catches an elbow. Damn, man, did Chaos catch him with that. Potter's starting to bleed a little more freely here. And a pinfall attempt. As Chaos dazed, looks like he may have caught him with the bottom rim of that trash can. Just under the left eye there, just to the outside of the left eye. Chaos seems to be bleeding as well, and this matchup just turned itself around. Chaos with a barbed wire baseball bat. And Chaos not letting up. This man just gonna straight choke him out like Frankenstein. Potter, the referee may want to take a look at that. He may want to stop this match if Potter. A second time the Chaos effect, and we're heading into ads, and Potter coming up on the wrong side of the victory here, as Chris Chaos picks up one more for his team. I don't know if he's on a team. pretty much a lone wolf. I don't know if that's been that or not. I don't know if that's the end of this story or not. It's still a great one-on-one matchup. Chris Chaos being victorious here. RWP. Bud Marvelous. What? Nah, there was a couple of times that I didn't think Chaos was really going to kick out. That shot after the trash can, I thought that might have actually done it. Bud Marvelous scheduled to accompany Logan Hawk to the ring tonight. I mean, there's been Logan Hawk and Bud have been acquaintances in the past, usually through mutual friends. I feel like after the events of the last couple weeks here between Bud Marvelous and Jack Reason, that Bud might have more in mind than just coming down here to be a manager. Like, come on, Bud, you're not fooling nobody. You ain't been at Logan Hawk's side since Logan Hawk was accompanying you to the ring and tag team tag team divisions. Like, get out of here with that bullshit. You ain't tricking nobody, Marvelous. The High Justice. The real deal. Logan Hawk.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 355 pounds, Justice Logan Hawk.
Now, I believe Pooty in that matchup, or I believe RWP in that matchup, Pooty, was a little bit of overconfidence coming off his recent adventures across the WCW, as well as hardcore television in the past. He's had a pretty good run over the last couple of nights. These boys have traveled all across the Great Lakes at this point to be where they need to be. Cheaper than to buy ferry tickets to get between the two than it is to get everywhere than it is
And his opponent from Manchester, England, weighing in at 200
than it is flight tickets.
pounds, the wounded Jack Boy.
Everybody has a bad night, baby. Everybody has a bad night. Jack Reason, on the other hand, has been on a pretty good one-man trip, as he has defeated Bud Marvelous twice in as many shows. Of course, last meeting, Bud Marvelous feigning an ankle injury, and Jack Reason coming over to make sure he was alright after the matchup, just to be sucker punched by Bud Marvelous. And the story goes deeper than that. Bud Marvelous offering to wrestle this man for his debut match because of his relationship to a former AOK superstar in Kenny Curtin. Only to be shortchanged. One Jack Reason slipped back in the ring and winning on a countout. And now Bud here at ringside for support to Logan Hawk against a man he sucker punched less than 4 days ago. You're not fooling nobody, bro. We got our eyes on you. Logan Hawk got his big paws all over Jack Reason. Of course, Logan Hawk sent in by, built for our man Logan Hawk in chat. I don't believe he has been in here recently. Dealing with a, look at this. Marvelous grabbing the foot of Jack Reason. I told you. Everybody, Logan Hawk, of course, real life counterpart, having to work through a little physical issue that he's dealing with. Of course, you wish him luck. He gets his big ass back up and moving. You got titles to win. And here we go, pinfall attempt. Logan looking to put a stopper to Jack Reason's meteoric rise here, as he is trying to, and this man's looking at 2-0 in singles competition. And taking down Logan Hawk might be a way to move up those ranks, but he gets a 2 count. Ducks under Logan, double underhook, twists him around. Irish whip, reverses it. And again, Marvelous grabs the foot. Joe Brody, why don't you eject him, man? Get Marvelous out of here. He's got no reason to be out here. Zero reason to be out here. High justice delivered. And Logan was sure that he had it. 2 count only off the second turnbuckle. Logan lining it up. As Jack Reason never saw it coming. A kip up, surprising Hawk, reverses it, back elbow, no surprise there. And Jack Reason really needs to get his head back in the right mindset. Look at this, Marvelous up on the ring apron, Joe. And Logan Hawk hiding what Marvelous was doing. Off the ropes, a second splash. Jack Reason might be looking at some internal bleeding at this point. Logan manhandling Jack Reason. Avalanche splash in the corner, and Logan Hawk might be setting up the high justice one more time. Block. Reason. Springboard cutter. Hits it solid. Logan Hawk's shoulders are down for 1. Fires off a big right hand. And again, Marvelous up on the ring apron, getting, look at this, right in the face of Jack Reason, and Joe Brody doing nothing about it. Up to the shoulder. And a massive power slam. Logan Hawk 2-on-1 out here tonight. And Jack Reason for the third time. For the third time tonight. Bull. Shoulders to the mat for the third time off of a high justice. But again, able to kick out and keeping this matchup alive. I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how he's doing it, but he just blocked. Diving through the ropes, catching Logan Hawk in the center of the ring with that slingshot spear, and again, marvelous. Up on the ring apron, this time Logan putting the block up. And Jack Reason is just, is that enough? A 2 count. Logan getting a 2 count off of that, or out of that. Into the corner that Bud Marvelous pulled the turnbuckle off of. Having words, and again, Reason turning his back on his opponent, Logan Hawk. Having time to recover. And this time Reason into that bared turnbuckle. Jack Reason proving he's a tough dude. I mean, it was a solid match against Bud Marvelous before the sucker punch. But apparently Logan Hawk's services being asked for here by Bud Marvelous. Logan with an absolute vicious bomb. And Marvelous dusting himself off in the background. As if he did something. Big Logan Hawk. 2-on-1 matchup. Call it what you want. But Jack Reason, Jack Reason put up a hell of a fight in that one. A hell of a fight. Hardcore title up next. Nick Blackwell, Grizz Kuklinski. Falls count down anywhere. Of course, Grizz sent over to us by Corner Studies. Nick Blackwell, also a creation of AOK at the behest of someone else. I believe the Beard Day, I believe is that one. And as we wait for the loading screens, this is our pre-main event. Grizz getting to defend that Hardcore Championship tonight. Of course, coming up for that main event, Ken Bouchard versus Zach the Ripper. Anything goes in this next matchup. Hardcore title on the line, the Grizz versus the Rocker. And we're going to let the ring announcer Wayne Kerr take over some talking duties. As you know, we don't. Tap, if you're catching this on YouTube, make sure you check out all the videos over here. Make sure you hit the playlist. Make sure you take a look at some of the other playlists on AOK. Entertainment YouTube. We have the WWF WWE WrestleMania series almost to completion, as we followed it through long before 40 years of WrestleMania came along in 2024. AOK was tracking that way back in 2020 as we recreated WrestleMania over the years for your viewing pleasure on AOK Championship Wrestling and AOK Entertainment YouTube. Why stay involved with us throughout the year, man, because we got some big news coming up. I don't want to talk too much about it, but it involves conventions. It involves AOK, Ken Bouchard Online, the podcast, the normal podcast for normal peoples. Yeah, boy, I'm getting to show it off a lot recently as well. Now the question is, can he retain it? Grizz Kiklinski, top of the power rankings. This man.
Introducing the challenger from Hanover, West Virginia, weighing in at 200.
As well he should. As well he should. Because here's the thing about the hardcore title in AOK.
And his opponent from Cleveland.
Anybody can challenge for it. With the exception, of course, the ladies division. But it is a completely random wrestler that gets the opportunity, as long as when I hit the random button, that wrestler does not already have a match scheduled for the night. That wrestler gets the opportunity. Press random tops maybe 3 times before we hit it right. Nick Blackwell getting the opportunity for this one. PWR Intercontinental Champion Torrance Benjamin getting the night off. I was trying to fit him into the matchups, but I was like, nah, you know what? I can't have him and RWP on the show together like that. That's too close. That's too. I've never had an issue with them backstage, but things have gotten pretty heated between the two. So, of course, with Torrance being the Intercontinental Champion and defending that title, figured it only right to let the man take a rest, with Extreme Rules coming just around the corner, where he will no doubt defend that Intercontinental Championship. A huge introduction to the ring apron by Nick Blackwell. Grizz turning back around, rolls him over, goes for the cover, falls count anywhere. Joe Brony right on top of it. Grizz got some fans in the crowd. Long time fans of the Grizz. Blackwell sending his opponent for the ride and then taking a short walk under the ring. Kendo stick to the forehead. Down goes Grizz. Hardcore title on the line. Anything goes. Falls count anywhere. champ able to save himself from another shot from that Singapore cane. But unfortunately, man, Alabama slam straight to the concrete, and that elbow did not help with a follow-up. Gut wrench. Dominator. Blackwell gets it too. And I know that the hardcore champ is proud of the fact that he is the hardcore champ. Tornado powerbomb, but is he going to remain the hardcore champion? He does not. Nick Blackwell. Nick Blackwell.
Here is your winner, and new
capturing
champion,
the hardcore title.
Nick Blackwell.
I don't foresee that being. I don't foresee that being Grizz's last title. I'm going to start with that. I don't think. Extreme Rules matchup. That's what I booked this for. Ken Bouchard and Zach the Ripper coming out for the main event. But I do not believe that Grizz, being the top-ranked AOK wrestler, I don't believe I don't believe losing the hardcore title is in any way really going to affect the trajectory of his career in AOK. I really don't think that's something he's got to concern himself with. What he may have to concern himself with are the likes of Torrance Benjamin, the likes of Ken Bouchard. You know, you want to start hitting through. You want to start getting through and picking up those titles. The hardcore title is a good one to launch from. But that Intercontinental should be in his sights now. And Cruz is another one. He's got his first win under him. Johnny Cruz got that win tonight. That's got to boost the confidence. That's got to boost the ego. Not too much, just enough to keep the confidence at a level where when people see him, they don't mistake it for the naivety of youth, the cockiness of youth, but the confidence of experience. Johnny Cruz is on a good trajectory too. We got some things. We're going to talk about with Johnny Cruz. If he's still in the building, I don't know if he's still here, and I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm out here with you guys, but I do know that we had some options as far as creative is concerned with Cruz. And of course, like I said, Grizz, Johnny Cruz is gonna be moving through. Now, of course, Extreme Rules is gonna be our main focus for the next couple episodes. But by golly, WrestleMania is coming, and in all honesty, Alexander K, our Royal Rumble winner, has lucked out of a few matches here. I don't understand how this man thinks he's going to jump up in there. How he thinks he's going to be jumping up in there to the world title scene and not have no matches under his belt between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. And Zach the Ripper taking it right to the Iron Man. We got Cruz, RWP, and Prestige all winning the debuts. And boy, The cross promos are cutting it in. These guys are looking to make it big. They're looking to get their name out there. They're looking to make sure that the people in Cleveland know, that the people in Pittsburgh know, that the people in Detroit know that they're not the small town. We're not the small town. Zach the Ripper looking for a pinfall, gets a 1. IKB keeping it alive. These boys have come to get, and I quote the man, a cup of coffee in the big time. Yeah, a cup of coffee in the big time. That's what these guys are here for, and that's what we're here to provide. Give these guys a little more exposure. These small indie groups, these small indie companies. AOK, the rebirth of WCW, starting WCW back from the ashes. No small task in its own. CSW, Corner Studies Wrestling, these small promotions. We got our fans, our superstars. But the fans in Pittsburgh didn't know about Grizz. The fans in Cleveland didn't know about Torrance Benjamin. You know what I mean? These guys, this is what was needed. This is what was needed. The struggle is real in the MWA, the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. Just a spark of an idea. Just a spark of an idea. Enough to push through a little bit at a time. Build what we got. Everybody build. You know, Pootie over there slowly building his universe up. In his mind, had an idea, knew what he wanted to do with it. Listen, man, I seen Pootie. I've sat in Pootie's streams, and Pootie had in there talking to himself. In there talking to himself some nights. And unfortunately, I'm a jerk. I would go in and not say a word. I would just come in, sit down, turn it on, watch what I was watching, listen to Pooties do his commentary while I worked on other things. I liked the product. I liked his ideas. I still like his ideas. We talked about that just a few weeks ago over there. When he restarted WCW. But yeah, man, and you know, Corner stumbling through us. I believe you found us on YouTube first. Found your way to the live stream. Seen what we were doing. And I'm assuming every one of us was going to do this, whether we... Bouchard almost picking up the victory off of that Bouchard bomb. That was close. That was close. I bet every one of us would have been doing the same thing, whether out loud or in our heads, calling the commentary, building these storylines, maybe just for our own sake in our universes. Whether we were streaming or not, we were going to be doing that. I know I am. I know full well, because when I'm not streaming and I do play this game, I'm still doing that. I will always play sometimes just for fun. call the commentary out loud. My wife thinks I'm nuts, but are you streaming? No, just playing. Okay. So yeah, that's, you know, the like-minded individuals. And man, let me tell you something. While I'm talking about just the group itself, let me talk to you guys about the rest of you in chat. Let me talk about the rest of you in chat. Johnny Cruz, Big Dogs, Big Dog Streams, Evan, all you guys that bounced over here and joined us with AOK. Y'all great guys. You know what I mean? You guys fit right in. There's no, you know, we're all here to enjoy our wrestlers getting either beat up or beating somebody up. That's it. And that's it. The camaraderie of coming together over something as minute as a bunch of imaginary pixelated wrestlers beating each other up. And I couldn't be goddamn happier than to spend my Wednesday nights and Sunday nights and Saturday nights, and Monday nights, and Tuesday nights with the likes of y'all. Thursday nights too. I know Putin's been struggling with that, as everybody remembering his Thursday night. Bouchard, a second Bouchard bomb takes out Zack the Ripper. Zack the Ripper
Here is your winner.
lost his golden belt. And like Samson cutting his hair, Zack the Ripper has been falling slowly from grace. Ken Bouchard stepping in to take the place. And this man has been an absolute roar. Silently through the roster. As a matter of fact, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised that if we jump over here, I do want to check the news, make sure everybody's okay. See what happened here. Bud Marvelous, being a jackass. I told you, he was only out there to cause trouble, man. Nick Blackwell, the hardcore champion. You know, I really should do the news with Biff Buffwell's voice, but you guys don't pay me my 900 bits to do that, or bubble points to do that. So, with that being said, we're going to move right along to the next show, which should be one show away from Extreme Rules. That would be it. Here we go, here we go. Now let's check the news. Anything changed there? Coleman cleared by the medical staff to compete. He did ask for the night off. World champion. You can't deny such a simple request from the world champion. He's battled multi-man matches. He's been a special guest referee. He had to count to 3. He had to make the 3 count. That took one of his, I want to say, is one of his best friends and worst enemies out of AOK. And when he won the match, when he won the title, when he proved that he could do it again, when he said, when he came back, he wanted to take the title on a slow burn, he got it. When he asked for the night off after winning it, I could not deny that match. I could not deny him the night off as the world champ. Glad that I'm glad he knew that there may be something of an issue that he needed to recuperate from without it being too big of a deal for him. So Coleman should be back in action here next Wednesday. We'll take a look, but I'm sure the world champ would like to show up that title around his waist. Corner, what's that? I heard the latest patch is supposed to help the issue of losing your match card when you leave the game. That would be fucking awesome. I don't know if you've had that issue. Yes. Alright, so, alright. Here's the issue I have. I have no problem talking about this. This is actually... So, the workaround that I've used since this game launched. This has always been an issue with 2K, to be honest with you. It happened last year too, I noticed. when you go in to edit your matches, so right now this thing is set for the AI, for what the AI generates off of. We're gonna do a little bit of playing around from what I figured. All right, I'm gonna lay it out that way. From what I figured, from what I know and what I understand from how this is going on, the game will set your matches. Those AI matches will be based off of where everybody's at in these particular slots. Okay? When you set your titles and whatnot, and who's gonna be doing what for what, that's where these matches come in from. It takes the algorithm from these matches to, the data from these matches to make your universe move. So, when you go in with your godlike abilities and switch everything around, because I don't know about you guys, but I actually build my match card outside of game and then just delete the entire show and rebuild it with as many matches as the show is to hold. 2 reasons for that. Stick with me on here. When the game decides what it's going to do and you go in and change it any way you want, when you would exit the game, when you would exit this mode specifically, I didn't even have to leave the game. If I would just leave this mode, when I came back in, 95% of the matches would be changed. I think Pooty just had this issue on Monday night. I think he said that it added some matches. So if you have your show set for, I keep mine set for 9 matches. You have it set for 9 matches and I only make 6. And save it. When I leave and come back, it will add in 3 from its own data crunch. For whatever reason. There's 0 reason for it. If I saved it, don't fucking add to it. But that's 2K. 2K is a horrible game for just doing whatever the hell it wants at times. So yeah, there's always the workaround that I've been using for the longest time is Wednesdays. Wednesday morning I have some free time, so I try to have my match card made up before Wednesday morning so that I can actually get into game, set the entirety of the show, and then just let my PlayStation on until it falls asleep. Just leave it there, let it fall asleep, and go about my day. When I come home from work that night, since I'm short-timed, I just turn the PlayStation on, and then I go in and verify that the title matches are still set for title matches. It does have a bad habit of, I'll set it. Tonight, I had to go in and reset, just that it had to be a title match. I just had to turn the Hardcore Championship back on for that match. But those are the kinds of issues that if they fixed it, great, it's about time. Only been, 6 months since you launched the game? 8 months? Just saying. Yeah, so it would definitely swap out your card. I will be glad to not just let my PlayStation, I prefer to shut it off myself, but even Sunday night show, it doesn't, 7 o'clock. I try to have it set in the morning and then come back and fine-tune it if need be. Yeah, again, 2K's a weird. I don't know why it does what it does a lot of times. Don't know. I don't understand why. Any new news on this? We're still good on news. Coleman's good there. That's right. We talked about that. Power rankings. Empress Sparrow moving to the top of the power rankings. Holy shit. Holy shit. I didn't see that coming. She jumped way up. Ken Bouchard Still second place. I thought he would be in first. KX. I told you once he got caught, he would be in a good spot as well. So yeah, I was mistaken on what matchup he was on. This man looking at 2 in a row, I believe. KX running on his 3rd victory here tonight, perhaps 2nd. Moving up to 3rd place, not too terrible. The Intercontinental Champion still sitting at 4th. Grizz falling from 1st to 5th on that loss to Nick Blackwell. Chris Chaos at number 6. Jack Reason moving to number 7. Malice at 8. Jay Black Bear number 9. In top 10, James Coleman, your World Heavyweight Champion. Johnny Cruz moving deep into the top 20 at number 11. Tag Team Champ Crom, 12. Nick Blackwell, your new Hardcore Champion at 13. Logan Hawk, the High Justice, rides 14. And Tank at number 15, 3/4 of the way to the top, or only a quarter away from the bottom. Zach the Ripper at number 16. Remember when he was a champion? Larry the Hippie at 17. Dean Graves the Rebel at 18. Vulgar the Clown, number 19. He's a weirdo, man. And Malibu Sunrise, your top 20. Coyote Kid just missing out at 21. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I also have a weird method for setting my matches. I'm not going to get into go too deep into it, because part of it is just weirdness on my end. But I do try to keep the game's data in mind so that I have less shit to move around. So I do use the power rankings to help schedule matches, as well as obviously win-loss records, at least your win or loss from the last show. Of course, rivalries come into play. That's always a thing. You gotta have as I said, I like to have cutscene story, in-game storylines that we run, as well as just storytelling along the way. I think there's something about that makes it fun. Anybody we can raid here before we cash out? Anybody on my team? Yeah, as a matter of fact. Listen, we're going to try this real quick. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. OTM. I don't even know if OTM's still here. That's not how you do that. How you do this. I'm going to try this. There we go. We're going to jump over to another wrestling show here. Give me one moment. Is it going to pop on its own? That'd be great. Let me grab this up right quick. Can I do that from here? That'd be awesome. I don't want to do it that way. Some bitch. Shush. Hang tight. We're going to try to do this here. And I told you, Corner, I'm not great at this either, man. By any means. Hang tight. I'm going to figure it out, I promise. Such a crazy name to try to spell out. There's probably an easier way. That is such a crazy ass name. There's probably an easier way to do this, and I'm just not sure how to go about it. Is that gonna work for us? Alright, that's what we was trying to do. And we're gonna head over there, baby. Did that come up for everybody? Is that we're doing alright with that? Let's do it. and did it work.